Hello, I'm Carrie Hazley with the National Weather Service, and this is Alaska statewide weather. We are experiencing a wet pattern across much of mainland Alaska, also seeing some cool temperatures with some snow up along parts of the Arctic coast and the Brooks Range. We are looking for temperatures to be considerably cooler than normal as we go through the later part of the week out and along the west coast, although right now temperatures hovering right around normal. The big story right now is that we have seen quite a bit in the way of rainfall across much of the eastern interior, and as of this recording, we do have 5 flood warnings in effect for the rivers in the eastern part of the interior. Just to go through the list here, there is a flood warning in effect through Thursday on the Goodpaster River near Delta Junction. We also have a flood warning in effect, this one also until the Thursday time frame, and it is for the 40 Mile River and the surrounding areas there. We also have a flood warning in effect through Thursday for the Tanana River in Nenana, and then also for the Tanana River in the Fairbanks area. And then lastly, we have another flood warning in effect, this one for the Salcha River near Salcha, this one valid until Wednesday. We will look for that pretty wet pattern to linger as we go through the overnight hours, with some pop-up thunderstorms lingering through parts of the interior and then scattered showers across much of the central part of the interior, and then over along the Gulf Coast, widespread precipitation starting to spread its way in. And then when we get into the day on Wednesday, wet pattern really persists. We'll look for all of those showers and then also again some pop-up thunderstorms to stick around through much of the interior areas. That's going to keep those river levels high. The good news though is that it's pretty good for the fire danger across much of the state. Greatest possibility for fire danger on Wednesday is going to be up in the northwestern part of mainland Alaska, in places like the just far eastern part of the Seward Peninsula just north of Kotzebue. Wet pattern everywhere else, including widespread precipitation along the Gulf Coast and then down over the Panhandle. Now, by the time we get into Thursday, we'll see more and more rain move its way into the Panhandle area, rainfall, and then also some gusty winds working their way in there with an area of low pressure moving in. Continued wet conditions persist across a good portion of mainland Alaska. Again, a few pop-up thunder showers, likely mainly in the vicinity of the Tanana Valley and the Copper River Valley, and then widespread shower activity elsewhere. We could see some fog out along the west coast on Thursday, and then again, potential for maybe some fires to develop in the very far western part of the interior by Thursday.